Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Stobo and this is my Diablo review. Now we're gonna go over the basics, why I like this game, why I don't like this game, and well yeah, basically everything. Now I've stuck at least more than 50 hours into it and I am soloing it as a barbarian, as you can see, level 57. I have not been playing that hardcore as other people, like they're rushing Inferno and stuff. I will get there eventually, but I'm soloing it. So yeah, I don't have 3 other players that are equally skilled as me. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I'm not bad at this, and well yeah. Anyway. So yeah, first of all, the auction house. Now, at the start Blizzard said they will not be taking any cut at all of this. Now they're taking 15% of every transaction. So if I want to put something up, so let's say, how do I even make an auction? I don't know. Let me just see. Okay, sell. Okay, so yeah, if I want to put this up for auction, starting price 5,000. Yeah. Buyout price. No, that's too cheap. Oh well, it's a demonstration. I don't care. So yeah, transaction fee 15%. Only if charged item sells, automatically deducted from the selling price. Tax for transaction fee included. Click for additional. No, we're not doing that. So yeah, that's a bit disturbing because Blizzard said they will not be taking any cut of the auction transactions at all. So yeah, I'm cool with it if it's just for the gold auction house. But once the real money auction house shows up, they said they would not be taking a cut of that at all. So it's kind of disturbing if they're suddenly taking 15% of, let's say, €5. And well, considering the amount of people that are playing Diablo, it's basically income for them, just unlimited income, because people will make crazy transactions over the auction house. Lazy people will buy gear, gold sellers will sell gear and stuff, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's the thing about the auction house. Now one more thing. If you're in a game, even if it's a private game with some friends, someone on your friend list can just join out of the blue, and that's a bit annoying at times. Like, boom, level 60 wizard has joined, sorcerer, I'm sorry. He just joins you in your Tristram campaign on level 1. That's a bit awkward, and well, it doesn't only buff the beast, but yeah, it's just yeah, I wish it could just be private and not like they would have to ask for permission to join. Now on to something else. The public games, they seem to work quite well. The system that buffs the monsters works as well. 2 people, the monsters are twice as strong, obviously. 3 times as strong. 4. You get the system. It really does scale up on a good level. It's challenging. It gets, yeah. If you're playing with 4 people, you'll have to hit a boss a lot more, so you'll notice it. It's a good change, and it balances it out. But if you're playing with people that are, well, and that's the problem you might find in public games, that aren't that good and just, well, they just hopped on Diablo like without any knowledge of anything. I'm not saying people are bad at it or anything, but yeah, we're not all method raiders and stuff who are rushing Inferno. I still have to play it myself. I am on Act 4 of hell. Now, not to spoil a lot. Well, you shouldn't watch this if you don't want spoilers, because, well, I'll try to get no spoilers. Don't worry. Anyway. Change quest. Now, as for the main story, like, if you play the game on normal and explore every single thing you come across in the game, with some friends or alone, you will be playing around 21 hours to the end. That's a bit disturbing. Don't get me wrong, it's a long time to play, but if you backtrack to Diablo 2 and 1 and consider how long you could stick into those games, it's a bit, yeah, it's a bit crazy, but I can understand the pressure Blizzard would get from, well, fans and stuff. So this is what it turned out to be, a 21-hour long story, but I'll give them credit. It's an amazing story. Yeah, yeah. You'll I'm just losing words here because the story is amazing and the cinematics are crazy. You'll be immersed into the story yourself if you just play this, and oh my god, it's such a good experience. If you've never played Diablo before, you can just buy Diablo free and just start playing it out of the blue and still get the story. And well, you might not get all the things because guys like Tyrael might be new for you and stuff. But hey, it works. I never played Diablo 1 and 2. I know it's a shame. I should, because they're pretty damn awesome games. But I love the graphics on this game, even if it's, well, a lot of people don't like it and say it's too colorful for Diablo and stuff. Well, suck it up, please. It looks cool. It all looks good. It's spiffy. It is amazing. So yeah, shut up, people. Now let's go to chapter 1 and not spoil this for everyone. As you can see, I've unlocked 3 difficulties, well 2 actually. There are 4 as everyone knows. Now, my opinion is that the scaling between normal, nightmare, hell and inferno is a bit crazy. Like the transition. Once you go to normal, from normal to nightmare, you notice this giant, well, not giant gap, but yeah, it does show. Like, of course the mobs have to be harder and stuff, but it's like bang, not really a smooth transition. And well, I'm in hell and it's still, yeah, it is a hell for me to solo this all on my barbarian. I mean, people are having a lot of problems soloing it on Demon Hunter, but I will solo it and I will finish it on Inferno eventually. But yeah, that'll come. Now let's start it up on Hell. Or well, I need to check if there's anything else. Now, I like the achievement system. It is pretty damn cool. It feels like WoW. Being a long-time MMO player and, well, a long-time WoW player as well, which is an MMO, so it's the same. Shut up. I love this system. I am not an achievement hunter by any... Yeah, nope. Not at all. I am not an achievement hunter. But I wouldn't mind getting them all for Diablo. Because for WoW it's just like, it's a drag. You have all these characters, but that'll change soon with the account-wide achievements. Though I doubt... Well, actually from what I read, it'll work like I'm thinking it is. So you just get the achievements once and you have them all. Now that would be a much better system. Yeah, the achievements are nice. I have 39%. I haven't been focusing on them at all. Ooh, I should not show this stuff. It could be considered spoiler. No worries, nobody read it. Now, there's another thing that's pretty damn cool. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Here's my heroes. The heroes tab in the profile. Now, I could have sworn I found play hours at some point. Inspect. You can inspect and watch the gear here. This gear is pretty crazy, by the way, but it's by no means amazing. I have no legendary. I have 1 legendary in the bank, and we found 1 legendary on our entire playthrough. That's a bit... Yeah, it's crazy. The drop rate is insane, and that was a normal legendary. Yeah, it is crazy. So you can see my skills here. You can see the glyphs I chose. You can see my passives. You can see the stat attribute thingy here. This is amazing. This is a nice overview in my opinion. Now, as you can see, my barbarian is clashing every color possible. But come on, look at that helmet. That looks amazing. Yeah, there are a lot of armor sets in the game, and well, of course not in normal, but once you cross over to nightmare and hell and stuff, though, really, those difficulties are not for everyone. If you're like totally new to these kind of games and not used to wiping or dying a lot, because at some point you will die a lot because of a challenging boss, some challenging mobs and stuff. So you'll be like, oh my god, this is ridiculous, I'm gonna quit. And I can totally understand that, really. It's just, yeah, I'm not saying people should get this tolerance, but it's kinda lame because not of course not everyone will be playing at Inferno and Hell and Nightmare and stuff, but yet Blizzard is handing out the newer armor sets, the ones that look better in the harder modes. And yeah, that's a bit crazy. And well, it is near impossible to get to level 60 on normal mode. You will definitely have to do Hell at least. So that's a bit of a shame for the people who bought it out of the, well, who just bought it. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. They just want a good game, some fun, a good story and everything, but yeah, it's a shame they will only get like 21 hours out of it. And then they will have to try Nightmare, which will be a bitch. At a lot of points in the campaign, have I noticed, because yeah, eventually you get these trios and, well, how do you call I'll call them quadros. A pack of 4. Those are special units, and on normal they have one ability, like Frozen. They spawn frozen spheres that explode and freeze you. Yeah, if you stand near them. When they explode, of course. So on Nightmare, that will add a second ability to those guys, and also to the yellow guys, which are, I call them bosses. Why? Because they drop loot, but the purple ones are considered bosses, whatever. Elites, packs, whatever. The packs and the yellow ones, it's the name, the names are yellow, so I'm just calling them that. They both gain one ability per hard mode. So I'm playing on Hell right now, and some guys have like Vampiric, Nightmarish, Knockback, and that's a bitch, people. That's a bitch. Some are just not doable at all, and I just ignore them and run past them. Why? Because I cannot heal against that. My Counter-Strike does not heal near enough. Just things like those, things like that will prevent a lot of people from enjoying the harder modes. But okay, I know it's supposed to be hard on those modes, but yeah, I don't know. I think Blizzard might make them accessible for other people as well at some point. I'm not sure, but if they do that, it'll kind of become easy for the rest of us. Because Nightmare wasn't a big challenge for me, but Hell is spicy in Act 4, but that's just because my gear isn't updating. If you're updating your gear properly with the mode you're playing, you will notice, you won't notice a lot of, really, if I have to be honest. Because if you just keep your DPS like a bit high, like if you manage to raise your DPS throughout every chapter a bit to come along with the new mobs, you'll cope. And just make sure you use a lot of vitality, because yeah, that's really important. I have a shitload, I think. Let me see. Yeah, and I'm using I'm using a lot of strength gems now. Why? Because, well, yeah, I want more DPS. And this is my amazing mace, Brutal Hammer. Now, I like the stats on them, but another thing, now that we're talking about items and stuff, the itemization, the random crap. I have been playing this with friends for a few days. We have finished the story in a group of 3, and during our playthrough, most of the loot we're getting, all of us, is either dexterity or just specific demon hunter loot, and that's ridiculous. Like, if you're not playing a demon hunter or anything, like, let's put it like this. A lot of people know dungeon defenders. If you play a squire in that game and another, no. If you play a squire in that game, you will only get squire loot if you're playing it alone. If another guy joins and she is a hunter, the game will also add huntress loot. Yeah. So you have your squire loot and your huntress loot. Now, why the hell would you have, like, let's say, what other loot? The monk loot in the Dungeon Defenders game. It would be ridiculous. It makes no sense. So I kind of hope Blizzard would add that to this. Like, if we are playing Barbarian, Witch Doctor, and Sorceress, I kind of don't want to see monk loot or or yeah, Demon Hunter. Sorry, I'm losing my words here a bit, but yeah, the randomization just, it's bad on a lot of items, like, and sometimes it makes no sense, like a high quality item just gains 13 vitality, like it has 200 armor but 13 vitality, and it's a rare magical item, and that makes no sense to me, but whatever, it's, yeah, it's randomization. I might be a bitch about it. I kinda hope they would tweak it a bit so it's more enjoyable. Like, if I'm playing my barbarian and I'm killing a badass boss, it's not fun to see 2 bows drop, like 2 crossbows. That's ridiculous. Or quivers. I'm being thrown, yeah, Blizzard is throwing quivers at me on every freaking mob. It is ridiculous. So yeah, that's my rant about the itemization and the loot and whatever. For the rest, I'm pretty satisfied about the stats and all, and yeah, it's good. It's good. This is my Demon Hunter. Have not leveled him at all. Just made him for the lols to check out his skills. Now, spoiler alert as I go to my career tab. And here we are. As you can see, where's my playtime? I have no idea where I'm... Okay, here's my time played. 45 hours and 10 minutes. Highest level 57. Difficulty hell. I'm on the last act of hell. Now 45 hours. I believe a Blizzard developer said that the game itself would last to like August until it was finished on Inferno. Well, no. Method, I think Method has already downed it, or they're at Asmodon. I'm not sure, but no, they're at Act 4 already. I saw it in an Athene video, I think. Well, whatever. So this game lasted like 5-7 days. So Blizzard should not be lying about that, but whatever. I'm just bitching right now. It's still a good game, don't get me wrong. I'm not hating at all. I like the game, but if I have to be honest, I am more looking forward to something like Torchlight 2. It's just more, yeah, it's accessible to everyone. Like, you can start on the highest difficulty setting. I'm not saying it's better or anything. I haven't played it yet. I'm hoping I get into the beta, but it's, yeah, it'll be good. I'm sure of it, and people just have to give it a chance. Like, if you pre-order the game now on Steam, you will also get a copy of Torchlight 1. So it's like you're paying €4, dollars or less pounds for 2 amazing games like Diablo. Now, if you're a Diablo fan, a dungeon crawler fan, yeah, it's worth to check out, man. It's cool. And in my opinion, Diablo 3 is it's just a bit pricey, but hey, it's a AAA game. Of course, it is good, but I have to be honest, I like the combat in Torchlight 2 more. There's just, all the classes can use any weapon, depending on levels and stats. If they don't have the exact stats, they just need the level. So if I don't have 50 dexterity, I either get level 17 or 50 dexterity. So there's choices. You can eventually wear the item if you have the stats or not. So it's cool. It's really cool. And of course there's a pet system in that, but I believe Demon Hunters have pets. I'm just a fan of pets who get gold for you and stuff. Now yeah, anyway, enough ranting about that. On my elite kills, my gold collected, almost over 500,000, highest hardcore level. Now there's hardcore mode in this. And I am not, well, I don't think it's possible to play a hardcore mode on Inferno. I'm not even sure if it's possible on Nightmare on Hell. Because imagine this, you're playing on Inferno, you're fighting Diablo, the last act, you have to be careful about every move. Bang, your internet spikes for a minute. For a moment even. For a tiny fraction of a second. Bang, Diablo completely obliterates you. Your hardcore character is dead. Permanent dead. It's dead. And I don't think people would be like, I'll just start over. So, yeah, hardcore's okay, but I think it's more for normal. I can't see anyone doing it on Inferno. Not even, no one can do this on Inferno. I am so convinced of that. So anyway, let's get back here. And the battle attack system, it's a nice feature. Like you can also do it on WoW, so you don't have to give out your real ID. It's a nice touch. But yeah, real ID, it both works. Battle tag, real ID. Let's see. No, game menu. Yeah, it's all pretty good. The game runs a bit hacky here and there. Like we were having some frame problems in certain zones at some point. And well, don't get me wrong, we all have pretty good systems, and yeah, I know most of my settings are at high, but that shouldn't be a problem. Diablo isn't like Crysis 2 free at all. But yeah, Blizzard is fixing that hopefully, so I'm okay with it. I like the textures. I never play with shadows on at all because it tears down your FPS. So these are all cool. These are all cool. I'm liking this all. Full screen windowed. It's a nice touch. A lot of games are getting this. I might be late with this, but yeah, I like this one. So I can easily switch to my left screen to just Google something or whatever. It's a nice touch for, yeah. And it just runs well. It runs really well. Sound, it's cool. I have not changed it. Oh, so this is what I was looking for. The subtitles. Now I couldn't find this. I advise you to put this on if you're gonna play. Because sometimes it might, yeah, the demons are a bit unclear. So just put it on and enjoy the game. Apply, there we go. Count. Now you can switch to all the regions, but here's my problem with that. I know I have a lot of problems with the game, but if I choose to play on an Asian server right now, my character will not be clouded, so I'll be on the Asian server with a level 1. I have to make a new character if I want to play with an Asian friend, for example, or an American friend. So that's a bit crazy. I don't see how you can't cloud the characters. It seems a bit pointless to, yeah, it seems pointless. That's what I'm saying. I want to be able to play my character on an American server for whatever reason. Maybe I want to play with some American friends with my character and not start all over. It would be a nice feature, but I don't see how it could not be in here. So yeah, that's what I'm whining about with the server region selection. Social, this is all good. Now it's a lot like WoW. Friends pop up when they log on. You have your chat window here. It's really, yeah. Well, it's a Blizzard game, of course, so it's really similar to WoW. Now a lot of functions: display health bars, display monster health bars, player names, health bar numbers, healing numbers. You should just put on whatever you want to see, whatever makes it better for you. Like, I'm not displaying health bar numbers because I don't like how it looks in the game. It just kind of ruins it for me, like having all the numbers above the monsters. It's don't like it. I don't like it. Auto equip items can be handy, but I'm not using it. I'm not using this one either. I'm just using the skill bar as it was given to me. I'm not changing anything, and it works. Yeah, it works. Works like a charm. It's really easy to get into, and yeah, it's just, oh, so yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. Anyway, key bindings. I'm not messing with this. As far as I know, it does. Yeah, there's no gamepad support yet. So you can bind this all to your gamepad, I believe. I don't think you would have enough. But you can try. You could try, of course. Why not? Anyway, what else? We should hop into the game to show you some features. Change quest. Oh. Not spoiling. I'm sorry. Normal difficulty. Yes. Once you clear the story, you can basically play from any chapter, from any quest in the acts you've cleared on the difficulty. So that's nice. You can just replay it easily. There's checkpoints and stuff. It's cool. I love it. So let's start. And yes, my barbarian is looking amazing. That's one of the companions. I have to be honest, they're pretty much useless. On the higher modes at least. Look, now she's kicking ass. On the higher modes she's just, yeah. She is not useful at all. So yeah, this is pretty easy, because I'm not doing anything. Look at the run for it. Not gonna show the chat. Just wanna show the in-game stuff. I wanna show the blacksmithing, the jewel crafting and all that. I love blacksmithing and jewel crafting. I have to be honest. I really think that's a good system. And yeah. It's a shame the blacksmithing only has like 10 levels. Yeah, it's not an MMO and I'm using my MMO mindset like more. Just want more. Because WoW is so, yeah, has such a wide variety of like those things in particular. Like, you could do a whole lot with blacksmithing on World of Warcraft. Now here it is basically, you kind of train the blacksmith instead of yourself. So, talk, craft. You can skill him up by paying gold and required materials such as Tome of Blacksmithing, and before that you have Page of Blacksmithing. You can salvage items like this and gain, yeah, you gain reagents out of them, which you use to craft other items. Now you notice these are all gems which you can socket into gear. It's, yeah, I love I love gems and socketing them. It's also a WoW thing that I've grown fond of, and I cannot say goodbye to it. I just love it. So as you can see, I've put 22 strength gems in here. That's a nice touch. 44 strength. The pants had no strength at all, and as you can see, it had intelligence. I don't like intelligence on my barbarian. No, anyway. I could even forge a legendary set because I found a legendary recipe in a dungeon. So that's really cool. You basically give it to your blacksmith and he can make it for you. So you're not skilling up yourself, but you're skilling up the blacksmith. But in a way you're skilling yourself up. Yeah. Now the companions, yeah, I said so, they're pretty much useless. If you want to play this, well, I advise to just play it with friends to have fun, because it's a really fun game. I like the atmosphere, it's just, yeah, it feels right. It feels right. So yeah, let's get into the inn and I'll show you the most annoying part of all. This guy, the innkeeper, is a dick. He's just a dick. You'll hear what he says in a moment. Yes, Leah, shut up. And now look what he says. Are you kidding me? This is killing business. How long has he waited to throw that out in the open? That's ridiculous, man. There's a freaking zombie apocalypse going on and crap. There's demons everywhere and you're worried about your inn. He's thinking this is the time to promote his inn and to break out of the market. Well, shut up, innkeeper. You're not important, and it's a shame you don't die. So yeah, that's it. I think we've covered it all. Is there anything else? Yeah, inventory management. It can be a pain, but it's pretty cool. It is easy to use. Well, it's only a pain if you're a hoarder like me. Look at this. My entire inventory is full of gems and reagents and crap. Now here are my legendary and my set items. My legendary, the Bone Shatter, and Born Scarapace, a set item, which is not a legendary, but they're really good. So yeah, I kinda call it a legendary set item because it's just a good item, and I think it's legendary. Well, this is the very good quiver I found. Yet another quiver I found. So as you can see, you start with 14 bank slots. Now these kind of items take up 2. These are 14, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 8. Yes, 14. Okay, whatever. Now, to buy more, 10k. Sure. That's totally cool with me. Now, I don't know what these tabs are. Oh, accidentally popped our ability. No worries, no worries. I think these are like, once these get full. So yeah, 14 slots, 10k. Reasonable, reasonable, it really is. So, I might as well throw some gems on there, why not? Yeah. Finally clearing out my inventory, wow. No. I want to keep those on. No, screw it. I don't. Oh, okay, so I have no more bank space. No big deal, no big deal. I'll improvise, and there we go. My inventory is slightly more organized now. Oh yeah, guys. This is my barbarian, by the way, as I said a few times. Let me go back to the main menu. I'm hoping this, well, it is a review. And well, let me round it up again. Downsides of this game, the region. I want the characters to be clouded. I want to be able to play my character on Asian or American servers and not start all over. Because why offer it anyway? It seems pointless. Now what else? The length of the game. It was kinda but there's already 2 expansions confirmed, so we have that to look out for. And it is an amazing game. It is a AAA title. It's a bit pricey in my opinion, but don't go on the hate train and say, "Ah, you don't know shit." I've played, well, more than 50 hours if you count the beta and stuff. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but hey, I've gotten far. Well, I am new to Diablo, but this, even without having played Diablo 1 and 2, I can definitely say, for the hardcore fans out there, this will not be the same game for them. So yeah, the plus sides, it is great fun with your friends. It's just great fun to play this. It's a fun hack and slash. I just love it. I'll play all of these games. I also play Torchlight, also played this. I'll play all of them. Why? Because they're so much fun in my opinion. I love the boss fights. Yeah, once you finish the game, there's not a lot to it, if I have to be honest. Well, yeah, of course you're playing on harder modes, but a lot of people have been saying that normal is like the tutorial, including me. It kinda is, but only gear-wise. Like, you gear up for nightmare mode. In no way are you experiencing a lot of new things in your other playthroughs. You might come along a few different random caves, but that's also if you replay normal. There's nothing really new special. Of course you can go for the secret pony level, which is amazing and hilarious, by the way. That's a really good feature, Blizzard. And it's on Jesse Cox's channel. It's hilarious, just a pony level out of nowhere. I think it's not a cow level, no, it's a pony level. Pretty sure it's a pony level. Anyway, oh no, it's a cow level. Why am I calling it a pony level? Probably because there's ponies in there. Anyway, I'm dragging on. One more feature I forgot and I'm noticing now. The banner that's representing you. I love it. You can customize your banner. As you can see, I'm going for a purple El Diablo El Polo look. It's looking amazing. It's fun to, yeah, to have these things in these kind of games. Which brings me to another point. There is no character customization whatsoever. I mean, come on, Blizzard. Not even hairstyles. Not even a bit. I mean, look at freaking WoW. Just give us the basics. Like, we're just all clones here. It makes no sense. Like, all the Nephilim were not the same. We're not clone troopers. We're not... Yeah. I just wish there was some customization for my character. For everyone's characters. So they do not look the same. All the female barbarians are the same, and it goes for everything. It's a bit silly. Come on. I mean, how could they not add it in the game? It's 12 years of development time. Just... It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. And also, one other thing to bitch about. I was not pleased when the servers went down for maintenance. Just at the point where you think, some laid back Diablo playing. It'll be fun. Oh wait. Error thrown in your face. 32, 33 and 37. The fun errors. So yeah, I think that's all of it. Now overall, I would give this game 8 out of 10. Because it's still great fun. It is an amazing game. And well, yeah. That's it, folks. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in likes, whatever. Mail me. I guess you could. Whatever. Message me on YouTube what you thought of this review. I'm hoping to make more of these. This might be a bit of a lengthy one, but hey, it's a start. So, see you next time, folks. My name is Stobo, and leave a comment.